so much for joining me today. So I get a lot of requests around talking about cravings, and I wanted to share with you 5 strategies to help with healing unhealthy cravings. So I wanted to be specific about unhealthy cravings in this video. Sometimes our body has cravings that are very healthy, and I'm going to save that for another video. And there are ways of actually helping us to up-level our health. However, this video is around unhealthy cravings. So these are cravings for foods that you know are not in alignment with your best health, mentally, physically, emotionally. I get this question all the time, and I really wanted to address this because mastering this and honing this has been so helpful for my own personal growth and my health over the years. So here are the 5 tips. First one is give thanks. Sounds weird. When your craving comes up, give thanks, because cravings for unhealthy foods are actually a portal for increased self-awareness. Oftentimes in the past, when I started craving something that I knew wasn't right for me, it was because I knew that food would numb down any emotions, any difficult emotions I was feeling. So when I shifted from beating myself up for having those cravings to saying, wow, beautiful, I'm having a craving. What does this mean about what I'm feeling? Healing began. So looking at your cravings as this beautiful opportunity to do some self-healing and self-awareness work. The second thing I would recommend doing is remembering your why. I talk about your why a lot when I work with clients one-on-one and patients. Your why is the reason you're eating the diet, the healthy diet that you want, whether it's a raw vegan diet, a plant-based diet, whatever it is that's really you feel is aligned to your best health. If you feel like you're having a craving for a food that's not aligned with that, remind yourself of your why, of the diet you have chosen. And by diet, I don't mean restriction, I just mean the foods that you choose to eat. Remembering your why can really keep you motivated from staying away from the foods that take you away from your greatest peace, happiness, and health. So I'll give you an example. When I think of my why for why I eat a Living Foods raw vegan diet, some of them are that I feel so close and so connected to spirit. Another is that I am at my peak in terms of health performance. Another is that my intuition is the highest it's ever been. These are some of a few. And then I also think about the why I don't want that food, the food that keeps me unhealthy. One is that I will start feeling bad physically. Another might be that I start feeling bad mentally. I get depressed or more fatigued. I'm not able to take care of my patients and my clients as well as I want to because my mental focus is not there. I'm not able to show up for my loved ones as much as I want to. So remembering your why and your why not can be super helpful. Third thing I would recommend doing is what I call 4-7-8 breathing. I have a whole video on that, and I'll leave that video at the end of this video, so wait for that if you don't know what I'm talking about. But 4-7-8 breathing is a beautiful and quick way to get back into your body to recenter. Many times we start having unhealthy cravings when we're not centered, when we're not home in our bodies. So 4-7-8 breathing is a beautiful way to do that. So number 4 is I would recommend getting hydrated. A lot of times when we have cravings for something unhealthy, we are actually missing that up with a need for hydration. And I always recommend the best water possible. And I think that's through juicy fruits like watermelons and grapes. And then if you have access to spring water or clean filtered mineral water or distilled water, if that is more resonant with you, get some of that in. Many times dehydration can take the form of feeling hungry when we're really not hungry and can lead to unhealthy cravings. And the last, but certainly not least, is do something for yourself that is beautiful and nourishing and loving outside of food. Many times, many of us, and I was definitely doing this in the past, is I would look to food as a way to not just numb, but to get comfort. And when we have unhealthy cravings, a lot of times, again, we're looking for comfort. So give yourself some sukha, as we call it in yoga, some love, some sweetness, some comfort outside of the food, a self-massage, going for a swim, being in nature and grounding, getting a hug from someone you love. Any of these work, do them, and a lot of times that will shift that need for comfort through food, and you'll give yourself what your soul truly desires. So those are the 5 tips. I hope you enjoyed them. One thing I want to say is I go way deeper in terms of being consistent with, mastering and honing a plant diet and also a raw plant diet in my webinar. I will leave a link to that webinar in the description box down below. Please check it out. I've gotten wonderful feedback about it and I feel very proud of it. And it's the tips I've used to stay successful on the raw vegan diet I desire for over 7 years now. Also, I get questions from you all the time, and I'm not able to answer all of them. And that's part of the reason I designed my membership program. And this week, this coming Sunday, if you have the time, no matter where you are in the world, check out, I will be hosting a live Q&A video on my Facebook group. And it's answering all the questions that my members, my membership program have given to me. And I do that every month. So it's a way for you to get a taste of the membership program. Here's some fantastic health questions being answered. And I will give some space for you to ask me questions in real time. It's also a way for me just to connect with you in real time. So check that out. I'll leave a description, a link to that Facebook group. You have to ask for an invite, so definitely try to do that sooner than later. So Sunday, you're good to go and we can hang out together. That's it for now. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you found this helpful, please give it a like, share it with anybody who you think might benefit, subscribe for more videos, and click the notifications bell next to the subscribe button so you know when my videos are coming. And in the meantime, I am sending you so much love wherever in the world you might be right now from Croatia. Take care.